Alright folks, man, still awake, fucking hell, no sleep at all, it's getting daylight, man, it's not so good, but I ain't got much time. I just want to say quickly before I start this is the best fucking football documentary you'll ever see. This is for men mainly that are into football, old-fashioned football, but anyone's welcome to check this out, it's fucking inspirational shit. Having said that, one thing I've got to mention is any of my Spanish honeys out there from Spain or anywhere in South America, coming up tomorrow, a film called Maria Full of Grace. If I can find it, it's a Colombian film, it's subtitled. So if you're one of these fucking idiots that can read but are just too lazy, then don't bother. But this is an amazing film. It should be coming out tomorrow, man. I've got a lot of plans for tomorrow. If I get this phone up to 100% enough storage, it's going to be a good day, man. But this is Brian Clough. I Believe in Miracles, a story of how he took Nottingham Forest from nothing to the best team ever. I must see for any real football fan. Fuck all this modern day shit. I lost interest in football the first time the team bought the Premiership, and this was when it was real.
It's 7 weeks in the job. Brian Clough has been sacked as manager of Leeds United. It's been claimed that the footballers passed a vote of no confidence in him, and certainly today the board took the shock decision that Clough must go. We're talking not only to Brian Clough himself, but also the man that he succeeded as manager of Britain's...
That's a fucking rock star, Brian Clough, mate. What a legend. Should have been the manager. Of course. Not a yes man, though.
It's a very sad reaction, obviously, to be sacked, as you profoundly put it, and the only way you could put it. It's a very sad one. Very sad one for me personally. And I also believe a very sad one from Leeds Football Club's angle and from the Leeds City.
Not going to do the whole thing, man, but I'll skip through it. It's a fucking way. These are just recommendations. I'm giving you a taste of how good this shit is, and you go out and find it, mate. On DVD.
Why did you come from Brighton to Leeds to take it over when you'd criticised him so much and said we should be in the second division for this and we should do this and we should do that? Why do you take the job?
Well, because I thought it was the best job in the country.
Of course it was the best job.
I was taking over the league champions.
Yeah, you were taking over the league champion. You were taking over the best bunch of players that you've ever seen.
Well, I didn't know about the players, Don.
You didn't know?
I didn't know them intimately like you do. But I know you were the league champions, and I was taking over.
Fucking arms, man. That's so unfit. I can't even hold this phone up, man.
Yes.
I think it was near and dear to your heart also.
Yes.
I wanted to win it. I wanted to do something you hadn't done. I believe that it was just a fraction, Don. A fraction. I don't know this because I've not spoken to you. But I believe it was a fraction whether you took the England job or had another shot at the European Cup.
That is totally true. Because I was so involved with the players and everybody.
I don't know this because I've not spoken to you. But I believe it was a fraction whether you took the England job or had another shot at the European Cup.
That is totally true. Because I was so involved with the players and everybody else.
Good lad. Now, I wanted to do that, and I want to do it better than you.
What's going to happen now to Brian Clough?
Well, a million things are going to happen to Brian Clough.
Well, aren't you going to be in a very difficult situation? Because after the argument with Derby, you left Brighton with Clough, and now this with Leeds. Who's going to touch you with a barge pole?
I believe in miracles, man. I'll tell you, mate, if England were allowed to be Great Britain as a team, this team consisted of Englishmen and Scots, maybe an Irishman. Basically could have been Great Britain, mate. Would have fucking smashed the World Cup in 1978, mate. Fucking this team, no, maybe 1980. This team was special, man.
I've known a few days, Trevor, and it's taken a few days to sort the problems out.
Ross Genders, this is all for you, mate. You have to watch this documentary. Don't care how you find it, you find it. I'll give you the DVD, mate. I'll lend it to you, whatever you want.
Look at some of Nottingham's early history.
Cocaine Cowboys is coming up, Ross, as well. Cocaine Cowboys, motherfucker.
The later trades, Nottingham Castle, the Major Oak, E.H. Lawrence, Rally Industries. Nottingham is in fact ideally situated. The M1 motorway passes the...
Right, so this is basically a little history of Nottingham. You all know about Robin Hood and how they were nothing until Brian Clough discovered them. I guess they must have had their day, but what he did with this team is just ridiculous, man. I know this is all good stuff, but like I said, this is a teaser, really. I ain't got time to show it all. I just ain't got the fucking patience, and the battery won't allow it. Amazing documentary. Best football documentary I've ever seen, man. I've seen it, all of them.
It's 7 o'clock. This is morning reports from BBC Radio.
It was a mid-table, second division team.
It was my local club. My parents didn't want to leave home, so they wanted me to get hitched up with the local club, and I came down to Forest.
It was in turmoil at the time. I must admit, there must have been about 3 or 4 managers in that period.
And we were, languishing in the what was called the second division at that time, championship as it's known now, and no real sign as if we were going to actually get back up again.
Clough was the man. They'd seen what he'd done down the road at Derby, you know, performed miracles, so they were just wondering whether he could repeat that at Nottingham Forest.
I heard all the way in America, I heard all the way in Indonesia that this fella talks too much. They say he's another Muhammad Ali, but it's just one Muhammad Ali. And I want you to, whoever you are, you are not a fighter, and you don't take my job. I'm the talker. Now, Clough, I've had enough. Stop it.
Well, you're going to stop it? No, I want to fight him.
Probably fucking would as well, mate.
He would have
Lunatic.
been complete
Get his ass
off
kicked,
coming
but
into that dressing room. I know celebrity status is easy.
Martin O'Neill, mate. Good manager for Leicester. Good manager for Leicester back in the 90s.
He was in Parkinson nearly every other week.
To some, he's an arrogant loudmouth who ought to be put in his place. To others, he's someone who simply speaks his mind.
What a man.
And the rest of them.
Exactly, mate. Speak your mind, common sense. I've been saying it for fucking since I started this channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Clough.
You took 10,000 fans away from Forest when you took over at Derby. Can you bring them back again, Forest?
Well, I would hope to get a few back.
Well, it changed overnight the moment Brian actually came to the club.
Obviously, when Clough's got the job, and people look at him and say, well, what can he do? Who's he going to bring in? But, you know, Ian Boyd,